A group called Al-Shabaab, which means youth, taking credit for this deadly situation. But who exactly are these militants? Eric Stakelbeck keeps a very close eye on all things terror, the author of The Brotherhood with me now. Do you know anything about this group?
Neil, Al-Shabaab is a very dangerous group, an al-Qaeda offshoot operating out of Somalia. Now, they've been around for a few years. They control large areas of Somalia. Really, that's a perfect terror hotbed, Neil. No functioning central government since 1991. But the main thing Americans need to know about this group, Neil, is they are here. We have had over the past 4 years a pipeline of young Somali Americans, particularly from Minneapolis of all places, going to Somalia, training, and then returning here to America. And apparently, Neil, in this mall massacre, some Americans were involved in this massacre in terms of seizing that mall. So we have a big problem there. We're
getting some disputes on that, but you're right, those are some of the allegations. But what is driving them? Now, I understand they had a problem with the Nairobi government helping Somalia weed out some of these terrorist elements within Somalia. Explain that.
Yeah, well, Kenya has done operations in Somalia, Neil. Again, Somalia is really like hell on earth. I hate to say it. You remember Black Hawk Down, obviously, in '93. No functioning central government there, no organization. So you have Kenya and other neighboring nations making incursions into Somalia to root out the terror groups there like Al-Shabaab. So for Al-Shabaab, this is revenge. And at the end of the day, this is a Western target. This is an Israeli-owned mall. Apparently, there were Westerners there. That makes it double appealing for Al-Shabaab because at the end of the day, Neil, this is a global jihadist group, an affiliate of Al-Qaeda. Al-Qaeda is alive and well. Make no mistake about it. They have spread their tentacles throughout Africa in particular.
Now, Eric, we're told that among those who survived that the assailants immediately said, if you're Muslim, you're safe. I'm paraphrasing here. All Christians and other, we're gunning for you. So what was that all about? What are they trying to do here?
This is obviously the MO of global terror groups, Neil, particularly Al-Qaeda. Christians, Jews, persona non grata, they have a bullseye on their backs. Also yesterday, kind of connected, we saw a church burnt to the ground in Pakistan. Again, one of these terror groups linked to Al-Qaeda. So this is the MO around the world for these groups. Christians, Jews are in the crosshairs without a doubt. This is part of the global jihad and establishing a global Islamic State. It sounds crazy, but these groups are working hard at it. Al-Qaeda, very much alive and spreading, Neil, even into Europe. That's the key point here.
What is its connection to Al-Qaeda?
Well, Al-Shabaab in Somalia has pledged allegiance to Al-Qaeda, pledged allegiance to the Al-Qaeda leadership in Pakistan, and they share the same exact ideology. Global jihad, killing Christians, Jews, killing Westerners. Same ideology, an ideology of chaos, carnage.
And the Mumbai-type terrorists thing, large packs of assailants. Yes. In this case, at every door entrance point of the mall.
Neil, you and I were talking before the show started about how this was so well planned. Exits were manned by these terrorists. Picture that in America, Neil. That's my great fear about Al-Shabaab. Look, American members of this group living in America, U.S. citizens, could they seize a mall here? The Mall of America in Minneapolis, biggest mall in the country.
Speaking of which, Erica, thank you very, very much.